Hi, my beautiful collective. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. My name is Empress Coco. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining us. If you are one of my subscribers, or if you are returning and you have not subscribed, I ask that you please do so if it is on your heart. But thank you again for coming. I miss you guys so much. I know I've been away for quite some time, and I'm back with a video. So I've already prayed, cleansed, and shuffle the cards. And just to let you all know, I do have a feature today, nothing major, just in case someone asks in the comments. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I am enjoying some champagne. I feel like a little bubbly. I worked hard today and it was a nice day, but you know, I just wanted to, you know, get a little bubble in my life today. So we're going to tap into the energy and see what Spirit has for us. So, yeah, let's be surprised together. I hope all of you all are doing well. Happy Monday and all of that good jazz. And let's get into it. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for my collective? What is the strongest energy that you have for my collective? What do we need to know or be aware of? Okay, so we have Ace of Wands here. So there could be some new beginning for you or someone in your energy. This could be something that may involve relocating, traveling, or doing something different. Somebody could finally be standing firm in something. And this could be something that can help other people as well, or other people could be affected. So we're going to keep pulling and see what the energy has or where it will take us. What is the Spirit? Okay, so we have the Emperor here. So this could be you again, like I said, or somebody in your energy where someone is a leader. You could be someone that stands on business. You can help other people. You can be some type of influencer. You can have your own business. You could be like a teacher. Emperor could also be like a boss, or you could also be a father figure. And this could also be female energy. So you could be a mother or, you know, something like that as well. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so we have the Star here. So somebody could definitely be a healer, someone who's inspirational. You pour into yourself as well as pouring into others. You could also be someone who's very encouraging. I just heard a message about a baby. I don't know if somebody's expecting or not, but or you could be like some type of teacher that works with children, maybe, for example. But either way, you're a healer and you're somebody who is very grounded emotionally as well, and you are in tune with your emotions. So that doesn't necessarily mean that you lead with your emotions, but you are very, you know, empathetic. Well, I do like the energy so far, because usually I'm getting something a little chaotic. Oh, that's too many, Spirit. Let's see. And the energy can change, but so far, so good. Give me more about this Star energy. I keep getting too many cards, you guys. Hold on one second. Okay, I only need one, Spirit, just one. What do you have for my collective? What is the strongest energy? Just one. Okay, we have two. I'll take it. Okay, so we have the Tower here. So with the Tower and the Four of Swords, somebody could be stuck in their head mentally. Somebody could be in bed. Somebody could be depressed. I don't know. But there's some type of Tower. Now, I don't know if this is you all or someone in your energy, but since I'm reading for you all, we're going to go with someone in your energy. They could be feeling I don't know, defeated or sad or down at this time. They could be experiencing challenging times with the Tower here. So things could be blowing up in their face, or things could be, you know, outrageous. They could be facing a lot of things at one time, so they could be feeling overwhelmed. So, you know, maybe they could be in bed a lot more because they, you know, just don't have the capacity to move forward with their day or move forward in whatever energy that they would like to be in. So I don't know, this could be something that you can't see on the surface. So yeah, somebody could be in their feelings about you. I don't know if this is a family member, a co-worker, a lover, whatever the case is. We have the Page of Cups. So this could be someone who you have dealt with that is younger than you. I did say that you were a healer and you could work with children. Even if you don't work with children, this could be somebody younger than you that you could have been dealing with, and you could have been a healer in their life. Maybe this person is sad and depressed because you're not in their life and you're not able to encourage them or able to assist them with like some type of new beginning, or they're sad because they're not a part of your new beginning. But with the Page of Cups energy, again, this could be somebody younger than you. This could be somebody who is definitely not as mature, especially emotionally. If we have the Emperor out here in the Page of Cups, that tells me that you could be a lot more wise, a lot more mature. You could also be older, or like I said, just more advanced emotionally than the person that you were dealing with. Give me more, Spirit. So why do we have the Page of Cups here? Give me more about this person that we are tapping into today. Oh, so we have the Three of Swords here and Three of Cups. So I don't know if somebody was celebrating. Maybe they could have involved other people in a union, or there were other people interfering in the union, and maybe they didn't use their own judgment. So other people could have affected that. And maybe when, you know, I don't have the Eight of Cups, I'm going to keep pulling, but maybe you walked away from this person and they're sad and upset because they could have missed out on a blessing. So they could have also known that you are in this energy as well. So these people could have celebrated this person not getting a new beginning with you, because you could be, like I said, someone very influential, someone very powerful, somebody who's very beautiful. You have a healing energy, so you're beautiful inside and out. You could have been patient with this person. You could have been understanding, and other people may not have wanted to see that for someone, so they could have interfered. They could be celebrating behind the scenes and knowing that this person, because remember I said that something may not be seen on the surface, but say someone does know what's going on. People could be celebrating that this person is going through it, which is messed up, but you know, misery loves company. And if someone is able to be blessed with something, even if it's a person, they might not always want to see that go forward. So we have the Eight of Swords. So yes, someone is definitely stuck in their head. Somebody is trapped emotionally. And swords also represent communication. So somebody could be stuck in their head about past conversations. Someone could be stuck in their head about things that they want to say, but they're not able to say because, you know, maybe you all are not in communication at this time. And then this person is blinded. So at the time, you know, when you were encouraging them or healing them or speaking to them or whatever the case is, they were not hearing you. They were tuning you out. They were blinded to the energy that you were pouring into them. They were blinded to the things that you were feeding them, whether it was energy, information, love, whatever the case is, the communication. They could have just wrote you off. Like I said, if this person is a Page of Cups and you're an Emperor, this person has a lot of work to do to be on your level. So you could have dumbed yourself down just to give this person a chance, because like I said, if you are in tune emotionally, you could be a very loving person. So you could have been very patient with this person, knowing that they were not on your level. But, you know, when you see the good in people, you could be someone that likes to encourage and you don't mind being there for them. Give me one more, Spirit, and then I'm going to move on to another deck. Oh, so whatever took place with them turning their back on you or allowing other people to walk away from you, you're defensive now. You do not trust this person. So whatever they did, you don't trust them. You have to look over your shoulder, or you did look over your shoulder once upon a time when it came to this person, because again, swords represent communication. So they could have lied to you. They could have, you know, engaged in some type of betrayal. With the Three of Cups there, it didn't come in the reverse, but it could have been some, oh, I forgot we had the Three of Swords. So they could have engaged with low vibrational people. They could have engaged with people that were jealous of you, people that didn't want to see them happy or see you all together. And then we have the Hermit. So, you know, you could be focusing on you. You could be closed off toward this person. You could just be doing your own thing. You know, people may not know what's going on with you, and that's not a bad thing, but you know, you could just be harvesting your energy for those who deserve it. I'm being led to pull one more. Ooh, we have the Justice card. So that Tower card, whatever this person did, there will be justice coming to the forefront, which means that, like I said, whatever this betrayal is or whatever they did behind your back concerning this third party, you know, they could be suffering repercussions for that. Let's see where I should go next. I'm going to tap into my Kipperish Oracle deck, which is my absolute fave, especially at this time. I have quite a bit of Oracle decks in my collection. But this one right here, baby, this one right here tops them all, okay? Intuitive Kev did his big one. So if you all are not familiar with Intuitive Kev, please check him out. He's really good. He's really dope. If you do tarot and like to pull cards on yourself, or if you have a channel or whatever the case is, website, if you do readings, period, check him out. He has 3 different decks. I have to get the other 2. I think one is an Oracle, one may be a tarot deck. I'm not sure. But either way, I know he has 3. You can go on Etsy and type his name in, or go to Intuitive Kev, and I believe you can click in his description box on one of his videos and you can get all the info. But tell him I sent you. He does not know who I am, I'm almost sure, but still let him know that I sent you, and I'm hyping him up every chance I get, because this deck right here, like I said, it gives me all the clarity that I need, and it's my jam. So yes, let's get more. So Spirit, give us more on what we need to know. What is the strongest energy? What do we need to know in regard to this situation? So this could have been somebody who you were in a commitment with. Whether it is a friendship, because that's still a commitment. Whether it is a situationship is not a commitment, but I'm going to just speak as far as loyalty. Situationship, friendship, marriage, relationship. Either way, there was a commitment or some type of understanding that the both of you had, or at least you were under the assumption or under the impression that you all had a commitment. So give me more on this commitment. What about this commitment, Spirit? What else do we have on this? Give me more on this commitment, Spirit. So we have bondage, and we have the Priestess. You know what I just got? Now, I know that I said that this could be somebody who you were in a commitment with, which could apply. But what I just heard was they were committed to the people who were able to pull them away from you or talk them out of interacting with you or walking away from you or whatever the case is. I don't know exactly how you all broke apart, but they were committed to the other people who did not want to see you all together. And now they're stuck in bondage. Or now they feel like they're stuck in bondage because of the fact that they were committed to them and they've done too much or they've went too far to come back now. And with the priestess energy, you already know that. You already know that. You are a healer. You're in touch or in tune. So like I said, with you being a priestess here or a priest, you know, take what resonates. You're someone where your third eye is open. You're tapped in. So you already know that this person is going through something. Even if you can't see it on the surface, you know, you can feel energy. Some of you all see energy as well. So you already know that this person is stuck in bondage. They feel like I said with this Eight of Swords, that they're unable to speak. They're unable to communicate. They could be replaying conversations over the phone or looking over text messages and things like that and just reminiscing. Give me more, Spirit. Death magic. So people were plotting on an ending and this person fell for that. They were plotting on an ending. They were doing something. And that's why I said I'm guessing that it's some type of jealousy. Maybe these people knew, like I said, that you had a healing energy. There was something special. There was something unique about you. They didn't want this person to experience that. They did not want this person to bask in that. They did not want this person to be happy. And they allowed people to influence them out of a blessing, which is crazy work. Because if you know this person better than these people, if you know them for yourself, then why would you allow them to talk you out of a good thing? When you, 9 times out of 10, were committed to this person and you knew them better than they did. And even if they knew this person, you knew them better. Give me more, Spirit. Just one, please. Give me more on this death magic. Okay, I don't want to force any messages, but come on. Just one. Thank you. So, even if you did not address this person and let them know exactly what you know or have an inkling of, there's no access and they've been blocked. Whether they've been blocked spiritually or you've blocked them. I'm assuming that you all are not communicating with this person because you're in hermit energy. So that's what tells me that 9 times out of 10, you're not talking to this person. This person doesn't know what you have going on. So whatever this death magic is being blocked. And the death magic may not be, you know, physical death where they want you to pass away or something like that. It could just be a death magic as far as an ending. People plotted, and like I said again, they didn't want to see this person with you. So they could have just spoke, you know, negative, and, you know, they could have lied to this person or whatever. Whatever this person believed, it sounds to me, with them being a page, they could be very immature. They could be easily influenced. They don't think for themselves. And they probably, you know, they're a people pleaser is what I'm getting. So here we have message. So some of you all could receive a message. But let's see what this message is. I don't know if it's from this person or somebody outside of this person that they're connected to that could have been a part of this. So this person may want to speak to you. They may want to say hello. They may want to, you know, give a proposal of some sort, even if it's just a conversation. The number 7 could be significant. The number 77 could be significant as well. Okay, so we have... So like I said, y'all already know about this person. Even if you haven't talked to them or anything, you all are tapped in. So you either have visions or you know where this person stands. And look what I just got. We have lust. Oh, let me cover up his thing. We have lust and earth angel. Absolutely not. So maybe this person could be stuck in their head about communication on how to come toward you, because however they used to come toward you in the past, it no longer works. So maybe they feel like lust will work. Maybe they feel like there's still some type of attraction because you were committed to them. Maybe because they feel like you're a healer, that, you know, they can persuade you easily to get in bed with them or to be involved with them in a way that is inappropriate or just not conducive to your life. And by them knowing that you're an earth angel, when you're an earth angel, you have very, what's the word? Your intimacy, okay, if you picking up what I'm putting down, your intimacy could be very, very magical, potent, which means you cannot give that to any and everybody. But since this person may have 9 times out of 10 had an experience with you, they could need some healing energy. Because like I said, I'm getting that this person is depressed. They possibly are in bed a lot more than often. It's hard for them to get out of bed. This person I'm getting is like, they're not feeling motivated or anything. They're feeling defeated. So, you know, they could be wanting to tap into your sacral chakra so they can get that energy from you, even if it's through, you know, lust. It's only certain words I can say on YouTube, but you all are getting what I'm saying. Okay, we doing good. We only at almost 22 minutes because I'm trying not to make sure that this reading doesn't turn into an hour, because I'll pull these cards for life. Oh, okay. So look, intuitive Kev, you all already know that this person 9 times out of 10 wants to come towards you. Like I said, you all are tapped in. So whether you have visions, dreams, inklings, synchronicities, either way, you know that this person wants to come towards you, and it's only going to be so they can be sexually involved with you, so they can get your energy. I just heard that your energy is like a high to them. So they know that if they can get inside or get on top, or y'all know what I'm trying to say. However they do their thing with you. Male, female, take what resonates. They know that your sacral chakra is very healing. Very healing. Occupation. So this person could be somebody who you worked with. Also on that occupation card, this person on here is a doctor. So maybe this person needs to see a doctor because, you know, like I said, they could be depressed. I'm getting that they could be in bed a lot more. So this is somebody who probably needs some care. And again, we have the number 34 that breaks down to a 7. We have 43 out here that breaks down to a 7. And we have the number 7. So 777 could be relevant. 77 and the number 7. Something about the number 7 could be very significant. Also, something could have happened in the month of July. Somebody could have been born in 1977. But either way, the number 7 is very significant for someone who this resonates with. Okay, give us more, Spirit. So there's some type of surprise here. I wonder what this is. Let's see. What is this surprise, Spirit? Whatever this surprise is, they think it's going to bring change, or it could possibly change an outcome. We have evil eye. So somebody could be sending negative energy your way because I'm getting jealous. They could be jealous of you. If you've blocked this person, which I'm getting that, if you're in a hermit energy and you are not entertaining this person, they could be sending you evil eye because you all are not involved. You may not be talking to this person. You may have blocked them because clearly, like I said, We have no access and block. So you all are not entertaining this person. You're not talking to this person. And say this person has even reached out to you and sent you a message. Sent you a message. You could be ignoring them. You could be rejecting phone calls. You could be ignoring DMs or whatever the case is. Even if this person is sending telepathy, you blocking it too. Because you can feel telepathy. You know when somebody's sending you telepathy and they probably feel like they can't get through. So, what about this evil eye? Okay. Yeah, this could have been somebody who you consider a soulmate. So, you all could have had a special connection. You could have been very in tune or tapped in with one another. That's why I said there could be some type of telepathy that you all have even experienced. Pardon me. We have work, labor, and efforts. Oh, pardon me. I'm sorry, y'all. And no, I'm not going to edit this video. Pardon me. But we have work, efforts, and labor. So I'm getting that with you being in hermit energy, you've worked way too hard on yourself. So that's why this access is blocked. And you will not be letting this person enter because you know that if you let them in, they could take from you. In any form or fashion. It can affect your finances. It could affect you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and even physically. You know that it's not worth it. You've worked way too hard. You've invested way too much into yourself. And like I said, you pour into others, but you pour into yourself now or first. And if you didn't pour into yourself then, you're doing it now. You're doing it now. Okay, so what else do we have here, Spirit? So this person is an op now. Of course. Because whatever they did some type of betrayal. You know, take what resonates. I don't have exactly what they did. I know they're sending evil eye. I don't know what the past energy was besides them, you know, celebrating with other people about like some type of demise or, you know, taking other people's side, knowing that they shouldn't have doubted you. So now you looking at them like an op because you like, well, if you could take their side over mine and you know me well and we were committed or loyal to one another and we had an understanding and you know me better than them, then why would I allow you back? You on the outside now. You made a choice. Stay on that side of the bridge. Stay on that side of the fence. And again, transition. With them choosing to be an op, which means them taking another person's side or other people's side versus yours, there's an ending. You walked away. Like I said, I didn't get the 8 of Cups, but you walked away. You deaded the situation. Oh, well. Oh, well. I don't feel sorry for this person. And you are in bliss. Ever since you walked away from this person, ever since you blocked them, ever since you cut them off, you are in complete bliss. You are happy. Like I said, you're healing. You putting yourself first. You're in hermit energy. You have a clear understanding of where you and this person stands. You know that you cannot trust them. And with that new beginning at the beginning of, we're circling back around to the beginning. With the beginning of the message, we already know that with this new beginning that you've had, since you've cut this person off, you are in your Empress or your Emperor energy, and you are looked at as a star. That's way too much work for somebody that's a page. They don't understand how hard you've worked. And even if they worked up to this energy, you'll be way past by the time they get there. Like, you all still won't be on the same level. You know how people can change for the better, but still, you all wouldn't talk the same language. You wouldn't be on the same level. You wouldn't understand this person wouldn't understand you. So we have awakening here. So with awakening, like I said, since you're in bliss, you've had an awakening to the situation, knowing that you had to walk away, knowing that in order for you to have a new beginning, you would have had to cut this person off. No matter how much you loved them, cared for them, poured into them, healed them, loved on them, you knew that you would have to walk away because whatever the tower is that they're experiencing, it was going to affect you, and you would have to take on their karma as long as you stayed. So there's some false narrative. So that's telling me right there that whoever this person was involved with, as far as these other people or whatever the case is, these ops, this false narrative was something that was told for this person to walk away from you. And this person, they caused delusion and confusion. And that's why this person was like, oh, I don't know what I should do. I don't know which way I should go. Even though they had no inkling, they had no proof of what, as far as what I'm getting, they had no inkling, no proof. I don't have anything out here on the board telling me that they had a reason why they should be suspicious of, why they should question your character. So give me more on this false narrative, Spirit. What do we have for this false narrative? Okay, we have 31 minutes, y'all. I hope you all are liking the reading at this time. Let's see. That's way too many. Let me redo that. Yeah, false narrative. Like I said, these ops are jealous of you. So whatever they did, they told this person something that was enough for them to walk away from you. So you're like, oh, okay. It might have hurt, but I'm going to have to let you go. Because if you can side with them, knowing that I meant well, I'm good. So I'm getting that this false narrative that was told or mentioned or whatever, it could come out in the distant future. Yeah, this may be something, like I said, you may have had dreams, visions, or whatever. You may have an inkling, but I don't think you all probably know exactly what was said or what was done. But either way, in the distant future, it shall come to pass. What else, Spirit? And then I'm going to be closing out, you guys. So in the distant future, once this narrative comes out, and what I'm getting is that once this narrative comes out, because this person may not even know now, at this time, now, past, present, or future, I don't know, take what resonates. But I'm getting that this person may not know at this time that that false narrative, it is really false. You know what I'm saying? They were believing it, but what I'm getting is that in the distant future, it's going to come out. This could be revelation for you and your person that I'm reading on. So you're going to find out what the false narrative is, and this person is going to get clarity on the false narrative and understand that it was all a setup, it was all a plan, or there was, you know, some disloyalty. So they're going to realize that, you know, you love them. You really cared about them. This was really genuine. So whatever they said is going to, you know, come out that it was false information. We have chakras here. So you, like I said, you are very in tune. You're very enlightened. Your aura can also be yellow as well. You are very divine. So you have stepped into your power. You are one of God's chosen ones. So like I said, your energy is very divine. So that brings me back to what I said earlier with your sacral chakra. For example, any way that this person can try to tap into one of your chakras, that is still energy for them. I did specifically say sacral because lust came out. But any energy that they get from you is something that is going to charge them or give them some type of power. Okay, give me one more, Spirit, and then I'm going to end this or close out. So there's a veil. So with that veil there, like I said, this person could be putting up a front at this time. You know, on the surface, you probably know. Other people may not. I don't know. But either way, everyone cannot tell that this person is hiding behind a veil. They could be hiding behind shame. They could be hiding behind guilt or whatever the case is, because, you know, this person could see the energy that you're in and maybe the things that you're doing. And they could feel guilty for, you know, not being a part of your life anymore. Ooh, that champagne is good. Okay, I know I said one more, but since the veil came out, one more, Spirit, one more. One more from this deck, Spirit. What do we have for the veil? What do we have for the veil? Legal. So somebody could be going through some legal things at this time. That's another reason why they could be facing the Tower. So I don't know if this person, you know, has something to do with, like, I don't know, prison, divorce, you know, something legal going on. Whatever they have going on. I keep saying one more. I don't want to keep pulling forever. Okay. Ooh, wait a minute. So we have, that's covered up, sorry. We have thief and health concern. So somebody could have stole something or taken something. And with health concern, this may not be physical, but maybe somebody is in their, you know, they're stuck in their head, like with that Eight of Swords card. So, I don't know, maybe somebody is stuck in their head about something that they've stolen or something that they have done wrong, you know. It could have been, excuse me, stealing your energy or stealing something from you or whatever the case is. But yeah, take what resonates. But this person, they could be feeling sick. And again, like I said, I'm picking up that this person could be depressed or whatever the case is. So what I'm really getting with the chakras here, thief and health concern, they could have been, you know, like stealing your energy. And that's why this person is trying to come back in. So they are mentally trying to, you know, figure out how they can, you know, seduce you, get in touch with you, or whatever the case is. This is crazy. All right, Spirit. So I'm going to go ahead and close out, you guys, with my, I think this is the Beyond the Fog and Shade. Yeah, Beyond the Fog and Shade. All right, Spirit, what are the closing messages? I hope you all enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I miss you guys so, so much. Again, I don't think I said it at the beginning of the video, but, you know, I did say, I believe on my last video, that I've had a couple of deaths in my family. So, you know, just trying to navigate through that, still work, still take care of my personal things on the side. But, you know, I do need to become more consistent because I absolutely love you guys. I love doing my tarot. So that's something that I'm, you know, needing to work on. So please forgive me, but I think about you guys all the time. And again, thank you so much for being a part of my channel. So here we have the Bull of Strength, masculine force, flame, resolute rules, leadership, dominance, power, control. Control, power, commanding presence. So I'm getting that's you. Your energy speaks strength. It speaks force, not in a negative way or low vibrational way, but with control and power and command and presence. If you are in Emperor energy, if you are a healer, your presence recommends. Your presence represents respect. Your presence, you know how like somebody doesn't have to verbally say I demand or I command respect. Their energy just speaks for it. It's very authoritative. You know, when they walk into the room with their aura, you know that this person is not going to accept anything less, is what I'm trying to say. We have the world. So yes, your world could be very magical at this time. You could be, blossoming, and you could be, going through many transformations, and the world is your oyster. Also, you could be shining at this time. You could definitely be well known, whether it's on social media, whether it is in your community, your neighborhood, some type of group. Either way, I'm getting that you could be very popular, and you could be known around the world as well. Even if you're on at this time, something that you are doing as a healer will be well known. We have touching the boundless limits of the universe. So like I said, you all are elevating. Spiritually, you are going above and beyond. It's levels to it. So that's why you all could be in hermit energy at this time, because you are working on yourself and always advancing. I just heard that anytime people communicate with you, anytime people know something about you, it's always better or advanced, more advanced than the last time. Then we have barred from entry, members only. Yeah, so the Opps, they're not welcome in. Anybody who is not on your level or even above where you can learn from them, they cannot enter. Anybody who is trying to take advantage of your energy, anybody who's trying to invade your space, they are not welcome. And I truly believe that your energy represents that. Okay, so we have mind, body, and unity. So mind, body, and soul, you are in tune. You are in touch. Your chakras are aligned. We have weigh your emotions carefully. Find equilibrium within. So always balance your spirituality and practicality. Never, I'm not going to say never, but try your best to not let one outweigh the other. So, you don't want to always lead with your emotions, and majority of the time you really don't want to do that. But sometimes some people could be so logical that they never show any type of empathy. So just try to have a good balance of that. And I'm getting there with you being a star. You do have a good balance between your logic and your emotional energy. So keep up the good work. And we have sudden wealth. So even if this is not actual monetary wealth in the tangible or in the 3D, you are experiencing wealth in the 5D. Like I said, if you are having boundless limits within the universe, then you all could be experiencing your what's the word I'm looking for? It's on the tip of my tongue. Spiritual inheritance is what I'm saying. Those are still gifts. That's still gifts. That's still wealth. And I'm going to pull one more, and that will be it, you guys. You've been with me almost 43 minutes. Oh, no turning back. So yeah, they've already burned a bridge. They've already went on the other side. And remember I said there earlier, stay on your side of the fence. Stay on your side of the bridge. Yeah, no turning back. So whatever they have done toward you or to you, there's nothing that you can do to repair this. And it's not even worth it. Like I said, it's not conducive to your life. So, use your best judgment. But other than that, I wish you all the absolute best. Thank you again for tuning into my channel. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that way each time I upload, you will get an alert. I love you guys so, so much. Also, hype the video so I can stay in the algorithm. Again, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will be back soon. I love you guys. And also, I don't really get comments like I would like, but if you all ever have topics on readings, please let me know. I'm also thinking about doing a pick a card soon because I love pick a cards, but they just Ooh, it takes a lot more energy to do those, but I'm willing to do it for you guys as long as I have the bandwidth and the capacity to do so. But until then, you all take care. Keep God first. Stay healthy. Drink your water. Mind your business. That's how your skin can stay clear. And not only that, yeah, it's Empress Coco, and I love you guys. Ciao.